So welcome back. We are going to continue our lessons at the Visual Studio Code. Now, in the previous lesson, we were talking about how to create a page for gallery alone. That's going to be pictures of the company, pictures of activities of the companies. So, creating it, you can create your CSS in the HTML code. So that is what we were doing. Now, if you can see, I've created the CSS code, everything is done. Now, all the errors in this, that is the red options in it, I've changed them. So our CSS code is ready for us to publish by inserting the HTML code for it. So we are going to continue the HTML code. So I'll start with my body. So the body is where all my HTML code from the CSS style is coming. So I will just have to insert it. So this is let me insert this command over here so that this will not store my command. So I'm going to insert this here. So created the head for it. So now let's come back to this angle. So here I'm going to start with my heading, that is what the title. So I will use my size as usual, the font size, so that you have. So I will give it gallery, image gallery, or our gallery, try to make it our gallery. So I will choose this, our gallery. So that's a website page title. So I'll go in for another option. This time I want to use the functions so that we get access to it. So resize, I just want it to I'm explaining things to the viewer, whoever get into our website. If he or she want to see the pictures in a bigger size, I will have to instruct the person, resize the browser. So I will insert this, insert the browser window to see the effect. So I'm also done with this command. In web burden, you need to take your time. You're not supposed to don't rush in any website coding. You need to take your time. So if you can see, I've taken my time inserting all these commands. So you're not supposed to rush in anything. Just take your time and go through. So I have my so I'll do it. So these are the commands that I'm going to use. Target. So I'll choose blank. Choose blank. So choosing the blank, I will have a so let's continue. So I just inserted a description for the image. So I'll save it like that. Then let's see if we test it out. How is it going to look like? So I'm going to test this and see what will happen over there. So this is my image. So if I click it, it comes bigger. So this is what that page is all about. So when you're talking of a gallery in your web, these are the things that you can insert. So you can see that I just what is that. So when you go back and check the code now, this one is just for one image here. So all that I have to do is just have to make a copy of it and would paste it and make changes over there because of the picture sizes. So I'll copy this. So I'll copy this command and go and paste it down. Copy, and I'll come down here and would paste it over here. So if I save it and go back, I'll have a double image. So it's going to be something like this. So if you want to paste it about 6 or 4 times, I can still work inside it. So I'll just have to paste it. So I'll save it. Then we'll go back to the browser and what see how the images will be. So this is how a CSS used when creating image gallery album. So it says that which size of browser we need to see the effect. So all that I have to do, I'll just have to use the minimize and see that you see that the picture will be in different format because of the size of the. So this effect will take the same thing when you are using mobile phone or tablet. The size of the screen will determine the size of the pictures. So if I expand it, I'll have a bigger size. So this is how you set what a gallery in your web. So in Dreamweaver website designing, you have access to do a lot of things. Now I'm done with the image. So then after the images, if I want to insert other options, I can continue there. That is where if I want to specify the main body of the page. If I don't want to specify the main, I can just give the specifications of maybe a column should be at the left and right, then another content should be at the middle of the left and right. So I'll have 3 columns on my web page. So all those things you have access to it. It depends upon your layout. In website design, if you don't have your layout, you may get confused. So you need to have a layout in there. So this is how we create a CSS in HTML code. So this one, there's no need for me to go and create a CSS layout for it. I can do that, but I'm just giving you another thing that you can create your CSS in your HTML code. So whether you are using a coding softwares or you are using HTML Notepad to develop your website, you can still have access to do that. So we are still saying that if you have any question, you can read it out. If you don't understand anything, you just have to let us know. So all that I have to do is just change the images because the images are the same. So this is my first image. So I will change this one to 3. We'll go to this one to change it to 3. I'll come here 2. I'll come here 2. Then the next one one, so that you see the differences. You have different pictures in your web. So I've just changed the pictures name. So I'll go and refresh the page so I have it there. So this are my one. So if I want to add the descriptions, I have access to add it. So let's say uh, I'll give this name. So this is the one. So I have to change this one to make it pulling off the pulling their net, pulling their fishnet, fishnet from the sea. So that is what I will say for this one. So let me go back and see how. Okay, so it has changed. Pulling the fishnet from the sea. So you just have to look at the image that you give it the name so that people may not get confused, because sometimes people just see the image, then they will know what you are trying to say to them. So I'm going to change this one, teaching them how to fish. So I'll also change this side, cleaning the beach side. So all distance you have it in there. So this is how you create a gallery for our website. If you have any question, you can still ask. So right now you've seen how you can create a gallery in there. So as we are saying, the code system, you don't need to rush yourself. You need to take your time and learn them little by little. Don't